Ah, the bird. Turkeys are fascinating creatures, especially notable during Thanksgiving in certain cultures. Here's a bit about them. The noble fowl was a favored food of Native Americans. When Europeans arrived, they made it one of only two domestic birds native to the Americas. The Muscovy duck shares the distinction. Yet by the early 20th century, wild turkeys no longer roamed over much of their traditional range. They had been wiped out by hunting and the disappearance of their favored woodland habitat. Appearance: turkeys are large birds with distinctive features such as a fleshy wattle that hangs from the neck, a red fleshy growth called a snood that hangs over their beak, and a fan-shaped tail. Males, known as toms or gobblers, are larger and more colorful than females, known as hens. Habitat: wild turkeys are native to North America and can be found in forests, woodlands, and grasslands. They roost in trees at night and forage for seeds, nuts, insects, and small reptiles during the day. Wild turkeys typically forage on forest floors, but can also be found in grasslands and swamps. They feed on nuts, seeds, fruits, insects, and salamanders. Behavior: they are social animals that often form flocks. During the breeding season, males display elaborate courtship behaviors, including puffing out their feathers, spreading their tails, and gobbling loudly to attract females. Domestication: turkeys have been domesticated for centuries. Domestic turkeys are different from their wild counterparts. They are larger, have white feathers, and are primarily raised for their meat. Domestic turkeys have white-tipped tails because they are the descendants of a Mexican subspecies that was taken to Europe for domestication in the early 16th century. The feature distinguishes them from most modern wild turkeys, though captive diet, lifestyle, and breeding have caused other physical discrepancies. Cultural significance: in some cultures, especially in the United States, turkeys have become a symbol of Thanksgiving and are often the centerpiece of traditional Thanksgiving meals. Conservation: wild turkeys were once endangered in certain areas but have made a successful comeback due to conservation efforts. Reproduction: females lay 4 to 17 eggs, and feed their chicks after they hatch, but only for a few days. Young turkeys quickly learn to fend for themselves as part of mother/child flocks that can include dozens of animals. Males take no role in the care of young turkeys. They're quite interesting creatures with their striking appearance and social behaviors, whether in the wild or on the farm.